Are you a business owner or an entrepreneur looking for a way to access funding by using your own 401k or IRA, without paying any 401k withdrawal penalties or taxes? Thankfully, there is a way to do this, that most people are not aware of. In this video, I'll be revealing a little-known method that allows you to access your 401k or IRA funds without having to pay a hefty withdrawal penalty, and without having to pay any taxes on it. Before we dive in, I'd just like to ask if you could please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you get any value from it. We do appreciate your support, as it allows us to deliver content on business funding and tips for you and your business. So how can you fund or start a business using your 401k or IRA funds? More importantly, how can you do it without paying hefty 401k penalty withdrawal fees or taxes? We'll go over that in just a moment, but first, it's important to understand what the penalty fees and tax implications are on your 401k and IRAs. What are the penalties on your 401k and IRA withdrawals? A penalty on withdrawals is essentially a fine that is imposed on you for withdrawing funds from your 401k or IRA early. The most common way to avoid a penalty is to wait until you're 59.5 years old to start taking withdrawals. The penalty is typically levied by the IRS and is equal to 10% of the amount withdrawn. If you need to withdraw money from your IRA or 401k plan, there are some hardship exemptions, but they're very limited in scope and would not help you if you are a business owner or entrepreneur trying to get a project off the ground. What about paying the taxes on the amount withdrawn? You should be aware of the tax implications when making withdrawals from your 401k or IRA account. Keep in mind that penalty-free does not imply tax-free. You should also know that all of the other common methods that people may tell you about in regards to making 401k or IRA withdrawals will still require you to pay taxes, even when you avoid a penalty. In a moment, I'm going to tell you the best way to access funds through a 401k withdrawal or IRA without a penalty, and without having to pay taxes to Uncle Sam. How to get penalty-free withdrawals from your 401k and IRA accounts. Let's face it, it can be tough to get traditional financing from a bank, especially if you are a new business or entrepreneur, with no track record. Banks will typically try to provide you with a line of credit or a term loan for business funding. However, it might be near impossible for new businesses that have no revenue, no established credit, or have not filed any business tax returns. Many new business owners are left with few options, other than to use funds from their savings, borrow money from friends and relatives, utilize credit cards, or tap into their home equity to fund their business ventures. Entrepreneurs who want to start a new business and have a 401k plan from a former employer should be aware of another alternative. As long as the new company does not have any W-2 employees, other than the owner and their spouse, there is a lesser-known strategy to fund their business that doesn't involve working with banks or borrowing money from friends and family. So what exactly is this little-known method of accessing these funds without taxes and penalties? It is called a solo 401k. If you have an individual retirement account or IRA, or a 401k plan from a previous employer and are launching a business, you can convert the retirement account into a solo 401k. IRAs and 401k plans from previous employers typically don't allow money to be withdrawn unless penalties and taxes are paid on the funds taken out. However, a solo 401k allows an individual to take money out of their account without penalties and taxes. The money taken out of the solo 401k can be used for any kind of business expense. What makes this possible is that the solo 401k has a loan feature, which allows you to withdraw money from the retirement plan without incurring fines or taxes. This loan feature has three main parts. 1. The IRS allows the solo 401k owner to take out up to 50% of the account's value or $50,000, whichever number is less. 2. The IRS will treat this money as if you took out a loan. You will need to pay the money back to the solo 401k account within 5 years to avoid a taxable event. 3. The interest rate for the loan is 1 to 2%, plus the prime rate. The interest on the loan would be paid back to your retirement account. This essentially means you are just paying yourself back for any interest on the loan. Plus, the IRS does not restrict how you can use the money from the loan. Another way an entrepreneur can use a solo 401k account is by using it to pay off high-interest debt. For example, suppose a person is in the process of getting financing from a bank, but their credit card utilization rates are hurting their credit score. Since there are no IRS restrictions on the money used from the solo 401k loan, the funds can be used to pay off high-interest rate debt. If you were to pay off the debt using the solo 401k loan, you would improve your credit score and make it easier to get a loan from the bank. When using the solo 401k loan feature, there is no credit check or income verification. Whether it's using the loan to start or fund your business, or if you just want to pay off high-interest debt, a solo 401k has many advantages that make it a great method of getting access to business funding, without incurring any penalties or taxes on your IRA or 401k withdrawal. If you would like more information on using our 401k business financing strategies, and how to get started with setting up a solo 401k for your business, please give us a call at 877-235-0672 or visit our website at firstchoicebusinesscapital.com. Our business loan specialists are standing by to assist you. Call 877-235-0672 or visit us at firstchoicebusinesscapital.com.